President Biden's campaign promise of student loan forgiveness brought the cost of higher education to the forefront of America's conversation around economic growth. As a result, colleges have faced scrutiny over soaring tuitions and the politics of financial aid and scholarships. For 16 of the nation's universities, that scrutiny has materialized into a federal lawsuit. A lawsuit filed in Illinois federal court alleges that the universities engaged in antitrust violations by colluding to determine financial aid awards. The universities, including some Ivy League schools, allegedly limited aid by using a shared methodology to calculate applicants' financial needs. According to the lawsuit, this practice resulted in price fixing and artificially inflated the net price of attendance. The lawyers spearheading the suit have calculated that approximately 170,000 former undergraduate students have received at least partial financial aid at the universities named in the lawsuit may have been impacted. Joining us to discuss is education consultant Keisha Matthews-Berry. Ms. Berry, help our viewers to understand what was happening, what was allegedly happening in this case.
Well, first of all, when I read this article, I was hoping to be surprised, but it always seems to be some pocket of individuals or institutions that get together, and there's always a motive behind something that is supposed to be good. So this sounds like a situation where schools that are pretty competitive schools, probably with a lot of applicants per year, getting together and deciding to come up with a plan where they could get more information than they have access to within their own institutions. And unfortunately, I think it really just it puts students at a disadvantage who want to go on and get an education. And I mean, the prices of these schools these days, I mean, the prices are really astronomical. I don't even understand how families are expected to pay for this, especially minority families or even middle class families. I mean, we had to fill out the FOSFA fairly recently, and the price that, the government said that we could pay is not, I don't know where that's supposed to come from. So, it's really unfortunate to read something that the schools are getting together and price fixing and inflating, the cost of an education.
Yeah, I filled out FAFSA for three college students, my three children, and I think they laughed at mine as they burned it as soon as they got it, because they basically told me that I could afford to pay for all three of those kids in school 1 year at the same time. This is crazy. But
Exactly.
let me just understand something. How do we take, I mean, I'm not saying any of these schools specifically have this policy, but a lot of schools will have a need blind policy of admissions, and they brag about this, right? So, oh, we will pay, if you are good enough to be admitted here, we'll take care of everything else. But if people are basically capping how much they're going to offer financial aid, the kid will make choices based on that, and those may not, basically the kid is being cheated at the same time that the school gets to brag about how well they treat people who don't have enough money to attend the schools. Talk to us about that contradiction. It's kind of a moral contradiction.
Yeah, I mean, first of all, now when they say that there is a need blind process, the amount of information that it takes to complete a college application, I mean, I feel like we have gone through all of our personal files, and we have a student, and my son is headed to college next year. We have provided so much information. So first of all, I'm really interested in understanding how this need, that blind merit or blind aid is given, because it just seems like there's so much information that's being asked that it's almost impossible. And you're right, students are forced to make decisions based on what is actually feasible for them. And for many students, even the portion of the need blind aid or scholarships that they're given, they're still leaving a $40,000 balance. Some of the merit scholarships are maybe half of tuition, but if half of tuition is $75,000, that's a lot of money. And full scholarships, believe it or not, are not as common as I thought they were when we first, are going into this process. They're not that common. And so families and students are really placed in a situation where it almost feels really unfair to the students, because this is supposed to be a happy process, going into this next chapter in their life, and it cannot feel like that at times.
Right. Do you think there's a bit of false advertising that happens around financial, the amount of financial aid that schools give? They will often give the number, the dollar
Hmm.
number of amount of money that they spend on financial aid, and they will often also say this a credible percentage of our students receive financial aid. But when you look into the data, this group of students is only getting like 5% of their tuition in financial aid. But because the school can give them a couple of dollars, they can count them among the people who are getting financial aid. And I am like you. I remember a time when people just got full scholarships. Like, when people said that, they were getting a scholarship, they were getting a full scholarship.
Yeah, I was joking with my mother the other day that I don't know. I mean, I don't remember this when I was going to school. It wasn't this complicated, but you're exactly right. A lot of these schools are saying 95% of their students are receiving scholarships. But like you mentioned, these are $1,000, $2,000 here, but the school costs $60,000 a year. Right. And so it does. It's a misconception. And, families, especially, minority families, Black families, we need to have a plan. I don't know if you remember the last time that we spoke, but in the homeschool community, my family's a homeschool family. We're figuring out
Hmm.
ways to get to college without spending so much money. And there are a lot of things that you can do before you get to college. So families, if you don't have the money, you have to have time. You either have time or money. That's a saying that we have in our household. And so, there are ways to make it more affordable, but applying through college and relying on their financial aid, I don't know how reliable that is for many of us.
And I would say time is money. Keisha
Yes.
Matthews-Berry, thank you so much for joining us tonight. I appreciate your time.